Hey guys, welcome back to the final part of the story of Sly 4. Now we're gonna fight the Paradox.
Fight like a gentleman.
And how would you know?
Ha! I'm going to save that cougar town for last. After I cut the rest of you to pieces. You know, when I'm done with you, I'm going to crush the rest of your little gang.
Only thing that's gonna get crushed is your ego.
It's too bad you didn't work for me.
I could have used that. It wouldn't have worked out. I'm allergic to morons.
What?
Their mouth's not even moving. Oh, right in the head.
A lucky break, cougar.
You'll be lucky I only break your neck.
Come on.
Oh.
I'm waiting for you. And I'll make it.
I can beat this fight without even getting hit.
Take it.
Oh, that was close.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Looks like somebody just lost his temper.
There's something wrong with this stupid sword.
Sly, do you read me?
Oh, she's getting really upset. She's worried.
Where is that little weasel?
I know it's difficult, Cooper, but try to keep up.
This thing is coming apart at the seams.
Don't fall, then I won't get the chance to kill you myself.
So, before we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No, you imbecile! I came after the Coopers to prove that Le Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any doubt? Ask yourself this. If the Coopers were truly the greatest thieves in history, and I have stolen their most valued possessions, then what does that make me?
An idiot? You had it made. You could have been the biggest thief of all time, but you had to target my ancestors and blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. For the record, can you really say you stole the canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Enjoy your words, Cooper, because they will be your last. I tire of this charade, Cooper. There's just no point.
Sure there is. It's right there on top of your head.
Blasted imbecile! I'll run you through!
Now, think of your blood pressure, Cyril.
Cyril.
Ready to meet your doom? It's time to end this.
I agree, but I'm not the one who's going down.
Yeah, this is it.
This is not right! My plan was perfect!
Sorry, pal. You just can't plan.
Final chapter?
Please! Help me!
Why should I?
I do not wish to die!
I guess you won't be doing
What a
anything
sook.
in the prison cell.
As I said, so predictable.
You won't get away with this. I'll find you.
Au contraire, Sly Cooper. I do not think we will meet again.
Oh, I'll see Idiot. Yeah, you obviously can tell what's gonna happen to Sly. There's no way to get off.
It's been a while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair.
Oh yeah, El Jefe and Miss Decibel.
Raccoons were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now, and he's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now. My sources tell me she's conducted an investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it. At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue. The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him.
Yeah, that's what happens to Sly. And that's what a DLC was going to be, them finding Sly, getting him back, but Sony wouldn't, didn't do as well, so Sony wouldn't let them make the DLC, so Sly is forever lost. What is going on? There's music, but there's nothing on the screen. Here we go, I fixed it. Cancel, yep. Yeah, it's fixed now. Yeah, it skipped the credits. What? What happened? What the hell? Unlockables. No, I have to load first. Load. Yeah, 97%. 97%. So I got the exact same progress. I got, except on my first one, I got more masks. Only 2 more. Load. It skipped the final cutscene and the credits, so I will put them on right now. Extras, cinematics. Is this it?
It's been a while since that night.
No. Yeah, this one, credits. There we go.
Luigi Cooper continued to refine his master ninja techniques as well as his sushi. And while his thefts were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan.
I don't understand why it skipped it. Yeah. Well, at least we can still watch it.
El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed.
Oh, that's hard for him.
Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively.
He's like, hey! He's pointing at him, not even doing anything to stop him. The other two are just looking in the safe.
Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity.
Means he died from getting hit by that train. He got deaf from the train whistles that we used when we were fighting him.
Caveman Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving. The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his free time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates.
Yeah, I can see that. Spraying it right in his face. Grey Delisle play Carmelita? Shit.
Sir Gallup Cooper returned to his
Never knew that.
adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor.
Actually, I had no idea Grey Delisle played Carmelita for Sly 4. Because I can tell it's a different actress because they all
Penelope was
voiced
sent
it
to Europe's
differently.
highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards.
Who were they from?
Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful. After being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With good behavior, she might get an early parole.
They hated her music. They still don't like it.
Dimitri returned to his globe-trotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver.
And he's got two bunny girls at him as well. It's obviously that accessible if he can have two girlfriends.
La Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.
Yeah, and after this we get one final cutscene. What? What the hell? Fuck! I'm gonna have to, put the final cutscene, yeah, at the end of my video because it's when you're supposed to get it after the credits. So I don't know what the hell's going on with my game. What? Why is this locked? What? I have no idea what that is. Oh well. This is a short part, so yeah. I would have, after the credits, I would have have um put the last cutscene at the end of the, when the credits end. So yeah, you'd be able to see the cutscene. I'll just quickly show you the unlockables which I got for collecting the slime masks. Monkey paraglider. Paraglider with an image of a wise monkey for clever thieves only. Requires purchase a paraglider from ThiefNet Hughes. It just changes the Sly head icon to the Sensory Games icon for the paraglider. Camo paraglider. Paraglider with the camouflage pattern. Use it for top secret flights. Yeah, this just like it camouflages into anything, so yeah, it'd like be invisible. Ultimate Sly. Sly owns the darkest night in this costume, cloaked in shadow. He's a tireless force of justice and picking pockets. Ultimate Bentley. They say you can't judge a book by its cover, but in this outfit, you know Bentley will reign supreme and execute some code. Ultimate Murray. Murray has always been special, but in this gear, he's gone special ops. His tactics are simple, but effective. Neither fight on an empty stomach. Yeah, and yeah, I don't have the others unlocked. Once I do parts for the slime masks, I will show you these at the end. Yeah, so I'll end it here. So, see you guys.